the right, not you, but everybody else, and say, you're a sexy son of a gun.
You're a sexy son of a bitch.
Turn to the neighbor on the left and say, listen up so you can become a sexy son of a gun.
Listen up. Thank you.
You're sexy.
How to win friends and lose your family. Here's the deal. Every one of you guys is here to learn to grow your business. You want to be top dog. You want to be the dominator of your industry. You want to win. But at what cost? 5.5 years ago, I was about ready to move into my dream house. It was amazing. The backyard pool looked like Caesar's Palace. It was everything that everybody wants to move into. I was at a mastermind with a couple of my buddies. We're hanging out, having a good time. I was winning friends. And I got a FaceTime from my wife. She says, I'm going to help you move into this new house, but I'm not moving in with you. We're done. You work all day, you come home and talk about work, and then you fall asleep on the couch. And that's not what we signed up for. In fact, she basically said in so many words, my life would be better without you in it. Talk about a nut shot. We were distant. It came as, to me, like, where did this come from? I was totally blindsided. You want to see how far away we were? You want to see how distant we were? Look at this next slide. Well, that was when we were Asian models for a photo stock company. Best I could find. Here's us now. And now. And now. And now. And now. And we don't just look good, guys. We have lots of sex. Woo! Our business is thriving. Our family life is thriving. I got everything that you guys want. I became a millionaire, multi-millionaire, made the money. Everybody was excited. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Only to have the people closest around me say, yeah, but we don't think you're that good. Yeah, you won a lot of friends. You've won a lot of business. But dude, you actually, we'd rather you not be in our life. So, what we're going to explain today is I'm going to talk to you about what that pit looks like, what the peak looks like, and the path to get there. Now, some of you might be saying, dude, I'm not married. Well, you're going to be one day, and everything I teach is going to help you become the most attractive version of you. Also, this applies to your business. We talk about attracting customers and attracting clients. How do you do that? By being attractive. So, here's what it looks like. I'm going to use very basic, simple shapes for you because, well, I'm just a simple dude. Here we go. The pit is in the bottom. The peak is at the top. And there's a path all the way along. If you're not in the pit, don't tune out right now because you're probably somewhere in the path. And if the peak is exciting to you, which is a connected, vibrant, intimate relationship with your very best friend, and you get to have all that fun sex that you love, and she supports you, amen, girl, and you support each other. And you're not at work worrying about, well, man, why doesn't my wife like me anymore? Or, dude, I haven't had sex in 3 months. Wow, is that true? Wow, shit, yeah. And you're trying to make a sale and you have no power because you got no power at home. That ain't gonna work. So, what does the pit look like? It looks like hell. And even if you're not in this pit, in the path, I'm going to show you how to get to the peak. Now, how do you know if you're in the pit? Very simple. She does not initiate sex with you. She doesn't participate or enthusiastically participate with you. She sort of just lays there. Or as my good buddy Garrett J. White says, you're just vaginally masturbating. Oh, did he say that at AlphaCon? You're damn right, and it's only going to get better. And then your wife is more into the spreadsheets than she is the bed sheets. I mean, she just looks at you like a paycheck, bro. This is horrible. Now, what does the peak look like? For some of you, it looks like mud flap girl. Yeah. Hey, do we only have one person that's into sex here or something? Because, amen, sister. By the way, your sexual energy is it's a powerful energy. It's going to make you a lot more money, too. All right? So maybe mud flap girl's not your thing, but maybe thick mud flap girl's your thing. Or for Utah, maybe cowgirl hat mud flap girl's your thing. Or for those of you who are a little more studied, per se, maybe book in the hand, smart mud flap girl's your thing. The bottom line is this, the peak is every guy wants to be wanted. Every guy wants to be desired. And when he's not wanted or desired at home, he starts seeking this validation in very weird and awkward ways. And you know what? That's a problem. But why do married couples or people that have been together for a while, why do they stop having sex regularly? Cold hard truth? She's not attracted to you anymore, bro. She's not attracted to you, meaning she's not leaning in, she's pushing away, and she's saying, ugh, what the heck? And there's been a lot of people that have said, hey, here's the solution. I call them pseudo-solutions, and they're bullshit. That's why I put the poop emoji on there. What are those pseudo-solutions, Keith? Right here. Be or do more around the house. How many of you did? You start doing more chores. Oh man, I'm not getting late. I need to do more chores. I better take that trash out again. What's the next one? Oh my gosh, be more agreeable. Yes, dear. Happy wife, happy life. Right? You heard this shit. How about the next one? Buy her gifts. Ooh. Ooh. Some of you have tried that, I know. And then you seek permission. Can I go here? Can I do this? Will you like me? So why doesn't this poop emoji work? For one reason. Everybody tries to fight this logical battle with logic, but the thing is, it's not a logical battle. Listen, every man in here, you guys are logical thinkers. You're like, oh, I can fix this. I can fix this. Problem is, you're not fighting a logical battle, you're fighting a psychological battle. Your woman's brain is her greatest sexual organ, and you're not doing anything about it. What happens? You're doing the right actions. Well, shouldn't I buy her gifts? Shouldn't I do dishes? Shouldn't I do that shit? Yes, but you have the wrong attitude, and a lot of you guys are doing this with your clients too. You're doing shit for them so they'll like you. You're doing stuff for them so you'll get a little pat on the head. We call that the mom matrix. Where your wife feels like she has another kid. Even guys are like this, like, oh yeah, I got 3 kids, but my wife says she has 4. Wow, that's an indictment on what a piece of shit you are. You can't even throw your laundry into the hamper. You get right next to her, so she has to come up behind you and put in like, oh my little kid, oh my little baby. You make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you got crumbs all over the thing, and you just walk off like somebody, the fairies are going to come clean up. It's your wife. Like, hey, your mom. She doesn't like it. Moms don't want to have sex with their kids. News alert. At least they don't where I live in California, maybe here in Utah. So what's the answer, Keith? I'm so glad you asked. You need to become a provocateur. Yeah, thank you. I'm liking all this energy back here. Thank you. So what is a provocateur? Let's all say it on the count of 3. We're going to say provocateur, but let's say it in our provocative voice, like we're kicking off something great. We're getting excited. We're across the bar. We met somebody. We're like, whoa. On the count of 3, we're going, I'm a provocateur. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm a provocateur. All right. I don't really like the energy you guys brought there, so I want to try it one more time. I want, like, say it like you're, excited. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'm a provocateur.
All right, that's good enough. I'll take that. What is a provocateur? He's a gentleman with an edge. He's a really good dude, but don't fuck around with him. He has standards that he lives by, and he expects everybody around him to live as well. He does what he says he's going to do when he says he's going to do it. The reason why so many of you haven't made the money you want to make, you're not growing where you want to grow, is because you don't actually do every single thing you say. You make modifications, you cut corners, you look for the hack, and therefore you're weak. You're weak. So what's the path, Keith? You've explained the problem. Maybe you're in the pit, or maybe you're not in the pit, but maybe you experience some of this pain. What's the path? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we're going to learn about the 5 dials. How many of you guys want to learn about the 5 dials? Say, I want to learn.
I want to learn.
Say it like we've got some pair. Let's go. I want to learn. I want to learn. Yes, because being a provocateur is way better than not being a provocateur. A provocateur makes a lot of dough. A provocateur gets laid. A provocateur has cool friends around him that are savages that make him want to up-level, and he becomes more of a savage. That's what a provocateur is. Now say, I want to be a provocateur.
I want to be a
All right, so the
provocateur.
parent dial. Listen carefully. If you don't have kids, you're probably going to have them one day. You got the plumbing to do it, so eventually it's going to happen. All right? My wife told me, you're such a bad dad, I don't even want to have another kid with you. Now, by the way, I had 3 other kids. They're 23, 21, and 18. Let me just tell you something. I raised them I learned a lot. I raised them You think on the second time around, I'd be like, I'm all in. Apparently, I'm pretty dumb. Because my wife was like, dude, I feel like a single parent around you. So if you're a husband and you're not showing up for your kids, your wife is like, hey, that thing came out of this oven. And I'm supposed to raise this thing until it's strong enough to be able to defend itself and fend for itself and thrive on its own. She cares more about the kids than she does you. You know how I know this? Because moms don't divorce kids. They divorce dads. Told you, we're going to keep it real simple around here. All right, here's what I did. Let me give you a little bit of nuance. How many of you guys are parents? Raise your hand real fast. All right. Here's a very simple nuance that I had to change. Usually, I'll work from about 5 in the morning till 5 at night. Not all work, but like I work on me and I work on our business and I do all that good fun stuff and take the weekends off. Why? Because I like to party. That's why, with my kid and with my wife and with my friends. So what happens is, we'd be like, hey, let's go on a family date on a Wednesday. All right, 5:15, there we go. What I would do is I come rolling down to the car at about 5:14 in 45 seconds. I'm like, let's go, bitches, where are we going? Meanwhile, my wife was packing up my daughter, putting her little shoes on. She doesn't even tie her shoes yet. Oh, she's amazing. Smart, but can't tie her shoes. Can you imagine having an argument with somebody who can't tie their shoes and you're like, wow, you actually beat me in that argument, but you can't tie your shoes. Side story. Anyhow, what happens? She's putting the shoes on. She's putting her in the car seat. She's handling all this. And I come walking down like, hey, aren't you glad I'm here? When inside, she's like, no, I wish you would have been here like 10 minutes ago and actually been a dad and helped me with our daughter so I don't feel like I'm a single parent again, douchebag. Oh, got it. That's parent dial. All right, what's the next one? Partner dial. Partner dial. My wife's like, dude, I feel lonely in this marriage. Like, you never hang out with me. You don't talk to me. It's all about you. It's never about me. This dial is, how much of a best friend are you with your spouse? Do you guys like to do shit together? Do you want to pick them? If you win a grand trip to Ireland, who you taking? Is it her or not? Let me give you a nuanced application. For me, my wife likes to sing karaoke. She's a great singer. But she had a really shitty karaoke machine. We like to have a lot of parties at our house. If you like to have parties at your house, say party. All right.
Party.
We party. We like to do it. So she's, 9:30, 10 o'clock when all the alcohol's kind of sitting in them and everybody's bringing out their karaoke voice, but her little machine doesn't work. I said, this is bullshit. You didn't have this ratty-ass machine. No way. We got rid of that. I went to Guitar Center, and what did I do? I bought the coolest PA system ever. We got speakers, we got mics, we got mic stands, we got mixing boards, and I'm like, babe, get up there, karaoke your ass off. We all want to hear you. And that's what she does. She stands on the stairs. We have stairs just like this. Every other house has them. She stands here. We all sit around here, and she just karaoke's her little heart out. I sit right there in the chair, and I'm just like, I'm in love with this lady. Wow, that's called being a partner. Follow me? All right, you know what? I think we actually need to learn something. Everybody stand up. A lot of guys aren't very fun. You just aren't. You're kind of boring. I don't know where you learned this, but apparently at some point you became very, very boring. And what I believe is one of the greatest American poets, Cyndi Lauper, she said this about women. Girls just want to have fun. All right? They want to have fun. So we're going to take the next 30 seconds and we're going to do what one of my favorite TV character ever. Look at the screen. We're going to say howdy, partner, to 5 people. Go meet 5 other people that you don't know. You have 30 seconds, and I want you to walk up to them and go, howdy, partner, and shake their hand. Howdy, partner, and shake their hand. Howdy, partner. 30 seconds, 5 people.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner.
Some other cowboys and cowgirls out there, because this here's the wild, is right in the wilderness. You see Keith, you said 5 dials. We've only seen a couple. Oh, you want to see another one? All right, I need you guys to participate with me a little bit. I need you guys to say, Keith, show me the next dial. Ready? Keith, show me the next dial. I am so glad you asked. Here it is. You ready? It is the producer dial. This is the dial within us men that was born into our DNA that said, go kill buffalo, take the meat and take the fur, bring it home so they can eat, and put the fur on so they can stay warm. It's what we do. We hunt buffalo, man. We fuck shit up. We go and attack. That's what we do. And that's what's attractive. It means more than just making millions of dollars. It means that you're driven. You have a mission. You're going somewhere. You're not sitting around playing games with Cheeto dust all over your fingers in your mom's basement yelling out, Mom, meatloaf! Now, you guys saw Step Brothers. Okay. Bottom line is, you're driven to do something. I was making millions of dollars and I was eating Chipotle burritos like they were Tic Tacs, sitting on the couch like a total bum, and my wife's like, dude, when I met you, you were driven, you were doing something. That's the producer dial. Go produce. All right. You guys ready for another dial? This is the player dial. Smooth jazz. Guys, you've got to take your wives on dates that are badass. I didn't bring her here. I'm just telling you. The ladies are a fan of this. Just saying. I'll ask a guy when he wants to come into my coaching program where I teach men how to be badass motherfuckers who are super duper attractive, and what do? I go, tell me the last time you went on a date. Well, you know, we went to Home Depot and picked up some Chick-fil-A on the way home. I'm like, oh, holy shit, Casanova, you're getting laid out the roof, aren't you? Here's why date night's so important. Everybody talks about it, very few people do it. For me, it's like religion. If I miss it, cut off my leg. I'm a horrible husband. Don't cut it off. These things are beautiful. At any rate. And some people say, Keith, you need a tan. I'm like, fuck up these alabaster beauties? No way. Not going to happen. You go get your legs tan. I'm leaving mine the way that God made them. Maybe a smidge tan if I go to Cancun. Anyhow, back to the story. The reason why you have to take your wife on a date and not in the house, big nights in are okay every once in a while, but not a lot. Because what is she doing at home? She's got sippy cups and Cheerios stuck to her and diapers and diaper bags and Crusties and all sorts of shit. She's in mom mode. That's her nest. That's mama bear. You come in here, you're going to get eaten. So I take her out of that and I go, okay, mama bear, come over here. Come over here. Let's start dancing. Let's start getting loose. Dude, if you go to dance floor with my wife and I, we will outdance you. Not because I'm good. Not because I'm good. But because I got a lot of heart. I got a lot of heart. We love to dance. We have to take this lady who's not just a mom. She is a queen. She's a goddess. She's gorgeous. The way you found her. Don't let her dim her own shine. Raise her up and be like, we're going on a staycation in 2 days. Not because I want to have sex, no, because you deserve a break and because you're a badass and I fucking love you. And you have to put up with this. And I get it. It's a lot. Okay. We're going to do another exercise, but you don't have to get up. You just have to pair up. You guys cool with pairing up? All right. Pair up right now in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super proud of you, class. Well done. Now, one of you raise your hand. One of you raise your hand. And you are going to look, you guys, I need you to look at each other in the eyes. I'm not trying to make any seminar babies. I just want you to look at each other's eyes. And the person with the hand, you are going to say, "What up, player?" Not now, not now. This is your line. What up, player? You got 3 fucking words. I hope you can get this. So what you're going to say is like, "What up, player?" Now, put your hand down. You know who you are. The other person, put your hand up. Put your hand up. You're going to say back to them, "Keep on playing, player. Keep on playing, player." So it's going to look like this. One of you is going to go, "What up, player?" The other one's going to be like, "Keep on playing, player." Then you're going to be like, "What up, player?" And then he's going to go, "Keep on playing, player." Then you're like, "What?" And we're going to build the intensity. We're going to do it 3 times. We can do this, guys. We can do this. So on the count of 3, we're going to start with this. The first person is, "What up, player?" The second person is, "Keep on playing, player." You guys need that on the, you guys need your lines? Okay, I'm just going to give you a script. All right, on the count of 3, we're starting with "What up, player." Look at your partner, not at me. I'm already doing this in my head. I'm like, "What up, player? Keep on playing, player." I'm already doing it in my head. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Keep on playing,
Well done. Give you guys a round of applause. Now on the count of 3, I want you guys all to say, "What's the next dial, Keith?" 1, 2, 3.
What's the next dial, Keith?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. This is the most important dial. This entire thing. It's the power dial. And so many men and women have given away and sold their power too soon and for too cheap. The power dial means how much external validation are you seeking from others because you don't know how to give it to yourself. And a lot of men are seeking validation from their wives. "Will you please give me sex so I can feel like a man? Will you please, will you please, will you please? Oh my God, can I beg you? Oh my God, oh my God." And she's like, "Holy weed, this guy definitely belongs at BetaCon, and what the hell?" It's super unattractive. When you lose your power, man, it's not attractive. It's not attractive. So I'm going to give you 4 questions really fast. 4 questions that you need to ask at the end of your day. When I teach men in married game, it's not about just getting your points, it's about staying in your power. Okay? Here's the questions. Number 1, you ready? Are you improving yourself for her? And do you act butthurt if she doesn't notice? Are you growing for you or for her? You know why I look the way I look? Because I want to look this way. If my wife doesn't like it, too fucking bad. I love the way I look. And that's my wife saying, "Yeah, she likes it." How could you not? And if she doesn't notice, "Oh my gosh, did you do calf raises today?" I don't give a shit. Because this is for me. Ready for the next question? Of course you are. Do you audit or edit your shine for fear of upsetting her? Do you not share your dreams, your desires, your goals, your wants, what you really want to live in your life because you're afraid of upsetting the apple cart? Because if you upset the apple cart, she's not just going to throw you a little crumb of love. Oh, and you need that crumb so bad. Oh my God, because you have no fucking power. You're weak. You need external validation because you do not keep your word to yourself. So you have no proof that you have power because you don't live in power for you. You do it for them. My gummies just kicked in. That's why I started yelling. I think one of my chakras just kinked out of alignment. Okay, next question. Did you not initiate sex out of fear of rejection? Oh, I don't want to ask because, man, she's probably going to say no again. Listen, 85% of the men in this room do not like what's going on in their relationship, sexually, in the intimacy, in the connection. That's the statistic. So if you could raise your hand right now, I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. You're going to get an opportunity to talk to me later if you want. We can figure out what's going on. But there's the fourth question. Did you seek or ask permission for anything? Can I go out? Can I go out with the boys this Friday night? Can I go out or am I still grounded? I did my chores, I promise. Some weak ass bullshit right there. I don't ask permission from my wife. I check and make sure our schedule's in alignment because I want to be there for her because I'm a good dude. But if the night's open and my buddies want to go play pool, talk shit, and be dudes, that's what we're going to do. And same for her. She doesn't need permission for me to go out and hang out with the girls and have an awesome time with her family. Just let me know when you're doing it so I can watch Jovi and we can have a kick-ass time. I want her to shine because her shine doesn't make me nervous. I don't want a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets. I want a freak in the sheets and I want a freak in the streets. Why? Because I want her freak flag to fly. I want her to be who she is. I don't want her to tame her shine. I don't want her to be toned down. Why? Because I'm a real fucking man and I can handle it. And the more she shines, the more I shine, the more we shine. We're talking shine, baby, shine. All right, you go, Keith. But where do I get this power? I'm glad you asked, but you have it. You have the power. How many of you guys remember who this is? Do you guys remember He-Man? Raise your hand. Yeah, you're damn right. Master of the universe. Just a mild man named Eric. But when he grabs that sword, and do we really grab swords by the blade? Not sure about that one. I'm sure that was a fucking issue back in the 80s or 90s, whenever this thing came out. I was glued to this shit. The Thundercat, the Power Cat, oh my God. Skeletor, fuck that guy. Anyhow, I want you all to stand up right now. I want you all to stand up right now. I want you all to stand up. He's like, Keith, where do I get this power? Oh my God, where do I get this power? You have the power. So everybody raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand like you're hanging on this great fucking sword. Like you're hanging there. You're going to raise it, and we're all going to say on the count of three, I have the power. Because nobody can give it to you. You are like a power plant. You don't get energy, you create energy. You don't get power, you create power. So on the count of three, we're going to say, I have the power. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I have the power. Time. I have the power. Time. I have the power. Give your friend a high five and then sit back down. And I realized I just lied. I said one more time. We did it twice, so that's my bad. So that is what a provocateur is. He's a badass motherfucker that can change diapers, beat up a bad guy, go make $1 million, and make sweet love. Now you see why I told you want to be a provocateur? Yes, okay. Now, what's a modern day example of this? Here's the modern day example. When you're not attractive, this is how many people show up. When you have power, this is who shows up. Oh, you want good quality people working for you? Cool, have power. Or if you don't have power, this is who shows up. Circle back, fuck you, bitch. When you have power, you draw people like this. Hey, when you don't have power, the people who say they're on your team look like this fucking bitch. Fuck her. But you know what? When you have power, you know what you get? This beautiful fucking lady. I love that lady. And that's what you have to have when you have power. So you go, keep. Man, you're blowing my mind, man. My 2 pages went right off my head, bro. I'm about ready to kick out of my heels. You guys all know you want to kick, dude, but we'll do it later. We'll kick it. Here's the thing. I know you guys are struggling. I'm having a good time up here, right? I got short shorts. We're doing the vibe. But I know that this is a very, 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 I need to work on my cardio. I know that this is an extremely painful thing for a guy to go through. I went through it 5 years ago. I went through fucking hell. And I believe that God calls people that have gone through the deepest and darkest path to shine the light for others who are there as well. And that's what I went through. So I want to help. So you say, Keith, how can you help? Well, the next step is this. Everybody pull out your phone. I'm going to have a gift for you. I'm going to give you an assessment to help you find out how attractive you are. The biggest shocker for me was finding out that most men never stop to say, hey, how attractive am I for my wife? Is that the cue for me to get off stage? I promise you, I'm done in 2 seconds. Or you can go to Call with Keith. That just cool with all that, yeah. Or you can go to callwithkeith.com. There's a very short video there. Yes, I don't wear a shirt a lot. You're going to learn to love it. And go to callwithkeith.com, and here's what it's going to do. I want to set aside 30 minutes to talk to you personally, you and me. I don't know, you don't have to be in the pit. You could be on the path that you want to get on the peak. And the peak is very, very simple. Your wife and you are madly in love. You use your exterior plumbing and put it into her interior plumbing. You guys enjoy yourself radically. You feel connected. So everybody wants you. So hey, I'm setting aside the time when you get to talk with me. It's not a sales guy. You talk with me. I want to hear your story. I want to help you regain your power and regain what you know is right, so you can step up and become the most attractive version of you. So everybody, I want you to stand up right now. I want you to stand up right now. By the way, you can text PLAYER to 66866. They didn't have 69, 69, 69, so we went with the next best option. Text PLAYER, and we're going to give you a link, and I'm going to have a gift for every single one of you who opts into that. Totally free, nothing else. We're going to sing a song. All of us. You guys all know it, so we're going to have a blast with it. It's going to take us about 13 to maybe 18 seconds. And we're going to say goodbye to the old person. We're going to say hello to the new provocateur. And it goes a little something like this. Shana,